interwebs, my name is Kotek, and today we will be watching StarCraft 2 Heart of the Storm replay with some sweet 1v1 action. And today it is going to be between our blue Protoss in the bottom right corner of the map playing for Team Alternate. It is none other than Socke versus our yellow Zerg in the bottom left corner of the map playing for Team Mouse Sports. It is going to be VortiX. Or VortiX. I'm just calling it VortiX. It's easier. Now the map is Whirlwind. Quite a cool map and quite the cool match we have here. Zerg versus Protoss. I still have a lot to learn in this matchup. Protoss is a tough race to beat. It is a tough race to beat. But I'm hoping. Let's see what we got over here. We're seeing, wow, a lot of drones are being made. Did he actually do the extractor glitch? No, he did not. So how did he get 3 drones out? I'm not sure. But it seems like we're pretty much seeing something typical. Probably going to go for the 15 spawning pool. Well, everything's pointing to that. Spawning pool first, at least. That's what it's going. Yes, it is. Here we go. The drone gets out and he builds it. No problem there. While Socke going for the Forge Fest Expand. Could it be the Forge Fest Expand over here? I think it might actually be the Forge Fest Expand with the Nexus first. Now, I haven't seen that in a long time. But that seems to be the case. Look, the expansion is about to go down, and here we go. He's just going to go very economic. Instead of doing a gateway first and then expanding, no, he's just going straight off the bat to the Forge Fest Expand Nexus first. Now getting the Forge. The gateway should be coming up pretty soon as well. He's a bit supply blocked, huh? Seeing a bit of a supply block over here. But here we are. The probe coming back over here. And the drones here, it's pretty much going normal. VortiX also going for the fast expand. I think it was a 15 expand. That was probably the case. Maybe a 16 expansion. Probably that. Not much else. Now here we go. The gateway finally going down here for Socke along with a photon cannon to just prevent any sort of aggression with Zerglings. It's normal. No problems there. But this Overlord seeing it all. It will also see a shot from this photon cannon, and the Zerglings, they're just marching on to Socke's base, and he cannot keep them away because there's no building here to actually prevent any passage of units, and you can't just put a massive zealot over here because there are no such things as massive zealots. Now that gateway just got done, and here we go, the cybernetic sword. Now that's going to help defend and keep everything away. Well, he's going for he's trying to do some probe harassment, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Well, he can kill a couple of probes here, but there's only 3 Zerglings. They cannot do that much damage, and they can kill like 1 worker, 2 probes, something like that, but not much else. They can regenerate a life. Now the Zealot is here, and the speed I think is kind of not the same. It's quite a big difference, 225 to 295. But still, how many did VortiX kill actually? He killed 2 workers already. Could he be going for a 3rd? Well, he can't get away now, that's for sure. So what could he do? Oh, wow, VortiX already going for the fast 3rd base. Great move here. He's just going to get a very nice economy here in such a low period of time. Getting already double gas in the main base. No gas is here though. He's only getting his first gas now. So that probably just cuts off the possibility of a what's it called, a Mutalisk thingy, a Mutalisk build. And then we go, the Stalker's finally catching up. How many probes did he kill? 2, still 2. So 3 Zerglings, 2 drones, 2 probes. I'd say that's about even. 4 Zerglings, never mind. So yeah, it's even. It's exactly even actually, but probes are a bit more important than Zerglings. So yeah, you kind of get the idea. 4 gateways here. Big Mate is just gonna go for that gateway heavy pressure, but the warp gate is still not researched. No, far from that actually. Still around 40 seconds away from that, but a Roach Warren here, no lair just yet. Although this sort of expansion is pretty much saturated, we're almost saturated in terms of minerals. 9 probes, drones, I mean, he wants 16 to get that saturated. Guys, there's a good lesson. In bases with 24 suggested, get 16. I think that is the right number. At least I think that is. Now the Roach Warren is about to be done. He sees these units and he's going to react, but that's not a lot of units because this pressure here by Socke, it is a delayed pressure. It's the same units that he should have gotten around just say at least 2 or 3 minutes ago. But he just got him way later, so of course VortiX with 3 bases, he even went for more economy. So he's obviously going to be able to defend against this, which is pure Zergling. And that's how it's getting cornered and surrounded. There we go, that's all. It just died. That was the worst unit there in Socke's army, and it is right now just dead, obliterated. The creep threat here for VortiX starting to progress with a Twilight Council and a robotics facility here for Socke. It just reveals that Socke's army is probably going to go the way for a High Templars, maybe Charge or Blink, something like that. That could be very possible with Charge or Blink, but off to base, Blink is kind of a low possibility because if he gets Blink, then he doesn't get Colossus, and Colossus is kind of what one he wants. So in this case, I think Banelings could be a great possibility. So VortiX, all he has to do is contain, and wow. I was busy and I still got a message. Wow. Just wow. But still, all that VortiX has to do is contain Socke, because if he contains Socke, then he just disables any possibility that he can have of expanding, and because he can't expand, he can't get much, well, very economically demanding units. So Blink is the path he's going for. So Colossus is just a very, 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 very low possibility of that happening, even with more gateways on the way, and I think he actually is aware of these gateways. Let me actually, oh, there we go. Yeah, he is aware of these gateways, so he knows. Wow, correct me from what I said before. It is actually going to be muted there for VortiX, but since he is on 3 base, he can actually support it and support the lack of gas early on. Now here he goes, Zealots and Sentries. That is the worst part of Socke's army. The Sentry can just force field and split the army of VortiX in half, or even just cancel it and pretty much close it, prevent it, and maybe give more time for reinforcements. But still, look at that. That force field is just amazing, keeping every unit that VortiX has at bay. Now the worst part here, Socke just has one massive advantage, which is the upgrades. He already has 1 attack, while VortiX has nothing really. But here's the thing: VortiX has a better army. He has Zerglings for everything that Socke has, and he's getting the 4th expansion already. So that's just a huge advantage. But once these Zerglings die, then the Roaches get obliterated by the amount of Immortals. Now, looky here, a War Prism. Will it be going for a drop? That could be very, very much possible. But 12 Mutalisks here for VortiX. I don't even think it's gonna need those Mutalisks. No Zealots. It means the Zerglings are pretty much protected. Well, not protected, but can do more damage versus the Stalkers, versus the Immortals. He's going to snipe that Immortal, and he runs away. That was a really good snipe. But looking at the units lost, they're actually pretty much even in terms of actual units lost. VortiX has lost a lot more. Oh, but he actually caught this spawn when it was completing, so that's a huge scout that VortiX just got over there. And the Mutalisks, they're just gonna catch the army here by Socke, but since only one of them died, the rest are just gonna regenerate their health just much easier. And the Stalkers, they don't really stand much of a chance against Mutalisks. Mutalisks still do a lot of damage versus Stalkers, and GG, Socke calls it. VortiX wins the game. That was just a great game. VortiX went for the more economic path. Very economic, even with 4 bases right now. Right around here, yeah, this line, very, very good expansion line. While Socke went, even though he went for the 4 fast expand, and he actually did Nexus first, he still didn't have the gas he wanted to support all of this, and And then the Mutalisks came, because since VortiX had such a great economy, wow, forStarcraft, I just realized that now, he could have banned it. But even with the Immortals and the stocks and just the Mutalisks did a lot of damage just with a killing blow of the rest of the army that did a lot of the damage. Roaches and Zerg is just containing Socke as best he could, and great job he actually did containing him. He didn't expand, he just didn't have the gas that was that he wanted to go the way he needed. Now, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next